Hey everyone! In the past couple of weeks, I've had the opportunity to test ride both the Indian Super Chief and the Harley Heritage Classic. These two bikes are in the same class in terms of weight and general features, so we're going to compare them and see who comes out on top. First, let's start with the Indian Super Chief. If you want to see my full Indian 2023 lineup video, you can catch that right here. There are two iterations of the Super Chief and the Super Chief Limited. Both have a 4-gallon tank and weigh in at 740 pounds with a full gas tank. Both have 26.25-inch seat height, have a removable windshield and leather saddlebags, and are belt driven. Both have full LED lights, riding modes, keyless ignition, and cruise control as standard features. And of course, both have 6-speed transmission. The Super Chief has the Thunderstroke 111 engine with 108 foot-pounds of torque. The only color option with the Super Chief is black, and ABS is optional. It ranges from 19,000 to 19,950 depending on if you get ABS or not. The Super Chief Limited has the Thunderstroke 116 engine with 120 foot-pounds of torque. It has 4 color options, all with ABS included as standard. It includes a 4-inch touchscreen display as well. It ranges from 21,500 to 22,500 depending on which color you get. Another difference between the two is that the Super Chief Limited bikes are all fully chromed out, whereas the Super Chief have chrome exhaust pipes, but the engine is partially blacked out. From what I can see, there is no blacked out version of the Super Chief Limited and no fully chromed out version of the Super Chief. So to sum all that up, you get 6 different possible models of the Super Chief ranging from 19,000 to 22,500 depending on color and engine size. Moving on to the Harley Heritage. If you want to see my full Harley 2023 lineup video, you can see that here. The Harley Heritage Classic does not have any different model iterations like the Super Chief and Super Chief Limited. All the Harley Heritage bikes have the Milwaukee 8 114 engine with 119 foot-pounds of torque, just a hair less than the Super Chief Limited, but more than the Super Chief. All the Heritage bikes are chain driven, have 26.25-inch seat height, weigh in at 730 pounds, have a 5-gallon tank, removable windshield, and lockable saddlebags. They all have full LED lights, keyless ignition, cruise control, and of course 6-speed transmission as well. The Heritage does not have any riding modes, but ABS is standard on all of the Heritage options. For this year, the Heritage has 7 different color options, 3 colors with full chrome, and 3 colors with blacked out engine and pipes. And the 7th is the 120th anniversary color scheme. Prices range from $21,200 to $22,950 depending on what color option you choose. So let's run these side by side and see who does better in which categories. Looking at price, the Super Chief wins as the less expensive bike, even for the Super Chief Limited. Looking at engine torque, the Super Chief Limited wins. Looking at colors, the Harley wins with slightly better color options. Looking at storage, the Harley wins with slightly bigger bags that are also lockable. Looking at features, Indian wins with riding modes and the touchscreen display on the Limited. Looking at fuel capacity, Harley wins with the bigger tank. Looking at weight, they are almost identical, but Harley wins with a slight edge. And looking at the primary drive, I would say Indian wins with belt driven versus the chain drive of the Harley. Looking at aesthetics, that's a much more personal thing. My personal feeling is that Harley wins in this area. I'm not a big fan of the sloped saddlebags on the Indian, and I personally like the bigger front fender on the Harley as well. So which one comes out on top really depends on how you prioritize these different features. probably the most important thing in terms of which one comes out on top is your style of riding. These two bikes, while they're in the same class, have two very different styles in terms of riding. The Indian Super Chief is a very sporty, aggressive ride. The one I rode was a Super Chief Limited, and the 116 engine on that thing is incredible. The acceleration and torque on that bike is amazing, but the handlebars are low while still keeping your feet forward on the floorboards. I saw in an article that somebody described that as a clam position or something like that, with your feet, with your knees up and feet forward and your hands down low, creating a very narrow V shape in the rider triangle. So if you're looking for high speed, high acceleration, aggressive and sporty ride in a cruiser, then the Indian Super Chief Limited is definitely the way to go. The Heritage is your typical Harley cruiser. Handlebars have a 10-inch rise, I believe, putting your hands closer to shoulder height depending on how tall you are. This leads to a more relaxed riding position, much less aggressive than the Indian. The engine is plenty powerful, has plenty of get up and go, but it does not have the same sportiness, the same zip that the Super Chief Limited has. So if you're looking for a more relaxing, traditional cruiser style ride, then the Harley is definitely the way to go in terms of these two bikes. So tell me, leave a comment below, which one do you prefer? What are your thoughts on this comparison? And what other bikes would you like me to do a comparison on? And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button and the notification bell so you can see more of these kinds of videos. Thanks everyone, appreciate you being here. See you on the next one.